Greetings, me again. Didn't think I'd go away that fast, did you? Nope, sorry, sucks to be you. You'll have to put up with me through yet another video. Yes, and as you've probably noticed, I've changed the opening music already. The last one was something I threw together in Fruity Loops Studio, and after messing up how long it was and having to go back and cut it down by almost half, I decided I didn't really like it all that much. So I found a mashup MP3 I liked and chopped it up to use. So, first, let me start off by answering my fan mail. Well, now that's out of the way. Actually, I'm kidding. I do have comments, and surprisingly, they're not negative. Cree, the lovable, insane YouTuber that gave me the inspiration to do this, left a comment welcoming me to YouTube. I thank you for the welcome and still question my own sanity for doing this. In her comment, she made reference to the usage of the word fucktard. I'm not sure if she was asking what it means, where it came from, or any other questions about it, or just commenting on it. So, for her or anyone else that's curious, I'd like to explain its meaning real quick. Simply, the word fucktard is a conjoined word, taken from the root words fucking and retarded. So fucktard is basically the shortened version of fucking retarded. A condition, it seems, that a lot of people on the net suffer from anymore. Since I also post my videos on my MySpace page, which kind of sounds funny, my MySpace page, bit redundant there, I also got some comments on there as well. So thanks to Dean, Feral Techie, and Denise for their positive messages and words of encouragement. How about I do some news topics? Mostly because I want to try out some different camera work and editing. A lucky teenager has once again escaped the axe. Onlookers are still in shock. Speaking of American Idol, I don't have anything to say about her, I just wanted an excuse to look at her picture. Microsoft has released its first beta version of its Deepfish web browser for mobile devices. In order to view the entire web page, the browser will use a zoom feature to show smaller parts of the web page on the smaller screens. That means, instead of looking like this, it will now look something like this. But, in all likelihood, since it is a Microsoft product, it'll probably spend most of its time looking like this. And the long-anticipated book cover for the final Harry Potter book has been revealed. With, of course, a plethora of questions. Will she kill Harry Potter? Will Emma Watson really quit doing the movies? Will Voldemort win? And perhaps the most important question that's been looming in the minds of most men. And that's all the news I could come up with for jokes for. In my previous video, I talked about some of the ideas I had for future video blogs. They included readings of my poetry, stupid game tricks, possible social and political commentary, and I'm sure a random mix of just general crap. Something else I plan on doing is digitizing some of my old demos I wrote for the Commodore 64. Although I've done quite a bit of them from the time, don't worry, there's not many that are really worth the time it would take to digitize and edit and add to the blog and all that. As you may have noticed, hopefully I looked in the right direction, I put an old school greeting bar at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to do the incredible small size these video files have to be in, I'm sure it looks like complete and total shit, and might quite possibly be unreadable. For those that don't know, you usually put some type of a greeting in your demo. So in the spirit of the old demos, I've included a quick little greeting scroll. Too bad I can't fake raster bars on this thing. That would look authentic. And too bad I can't remember nearly half as many people as I used to greet now as I did back then. They do, after all, say that the memory is the second thing to go when you age. No, don't ask me the first, because, yeah, I don't remember. And for the few people who may actually be paying attention to the video, you may have noticed I tried to cut my own hair. I got tired of having to move it out of my face all the time, and as well, the baby mullet I was developing just did not look cool. I'd rather have a choppy haircut than a mullet any day. My apologies to anyone still living in the 80s that still think mullets are cool. You will probably notice I'm also not staring directly into the camera very much. That's because I'm trying something different this time. I have typed up what I want to say and in what order I want to say it, so hopefully I won't get so flustered and confused while speaking. Although I'm quite sure most people find it amusing when I get confused and flustered. It also helps with the time tests to know just how long it will run. It's a bit funny too. While I'm writing what to say, I'm making little notes as to how to edit the video, telling myself what images to add where, when to move the camera. I told you last time my videos may suck, but at least it won't be lack of trying. And although my anal retentiveness does play a large part in all the titling, graphics, overlays, etc., it's not totally from that. I want to learn how to edit the videos and whatnot to help my mom with some of her projects. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get decent enough to do it for money. But sad as if I could find or set up a cheap teleprompter, I probably would. Speaking of MySpace from previous, what the hell is up with the profile counter? Come on, seriously, how do you fuck up a page counter? Speaking as a computer programmer with 24 years of experience... Christ, I'm old. Anyways, as a computer programmer with a lot more experience than I care to think about right now, it's a page counter. Look up current count, add number, save new count, display, and if you want to get really fancy, load current count, check to see if it's a page reload. If not, add one to the counter, save it, display count. I looked at my profile last night and it said 900 views. I refreshed and I looked again and it said 898 views. What the hell? Did someone go back in time and kill 2 of my viewers? Apparently the net is still in its spend profits first, fix the code later phase of development. Well, I guess I should wrap this video up, since you're probably getting sick of hearing me already. Last time I signed off with ta-ta. Although it looks semi-cute on IRC, when I hear it spoken, it sounds a bit retarded. Back in my shareware author days, I used to end all my documentation files with the phrase, peace, live with it, or rest in it. It seems a bit too pointless to say in this day and age. So, since I am not normally too great at coming up with ideas for shit like that, I'm going to ask for suggestions. Unfortunately, I'm flat broke, so I can't offer any type of meaningful prize for coming up with a sign-off. I would have liked to have had a show me your tits type contest and have a night with me as the prize, but since YouTube don't allow nudity and a prize is generally meant to encourage people to enter, I figured that wouldn't be a good idea. So the only thing I can offer as a prize is a mention in my next vlog. Gee, don't that prize make you want to hurry up and make a submission. So until I have a new sign-off, I'll just say, give me a good sign-off.